Welcome to Dev Ashram, a lawless frontier settlement on the planet Titan. Here, survival is reserved for those with overwhelming strength or total ruthlessness. The Grand Master and a coalition of unified gangs maintain a rigid hierarchy here. For years, their authority went unchallenged because the cost of defiance was a swift and public death. That control shattered when a complete outsider, known only as Dollar, walked into the center of their territory and executed a heist in broad daylight. He managed to seize an ultra-rare sacred blood weapon and its accompanying devil soul, snatching the prize right out from under the Grand Master's nose. The immediate reaction from the crowd shifted the power balance. The fear that once protected the elite gangs turned into amusement as onlookers watched the Grand Master scramble to recover his prize. The mystery for everyone watching was how a lone, underpowered player could bypass the security of 3 elite gangs without engaging in a direct fight. In Dev Ashram, reputation is the primary currency. By pulling off this theft, Dollar didn't just take a weapon, he stripped the Grand Master of the influence required to lead. The Grand Master immediately tried to reclaim his status by interrogating Jay, the only person who had spoken to the thief. But he immediately hit a political wall. Jay serves in a rival gang led by Avni, making any attempt at a forced interrogation a violation of their treaty. This diagram shows why the Grand Master is paralyzed. Attacking Jay triggers an inter-gang war, destroying the alliance with Avni. Already humiliated, he cannot risk losing further social capital. He is forced to retreat to preserve his remaining influence. It's a supreme irony. The very political structures the elite gangs built to protect their power became the shield the thief used to disappear. Miles away in the deep wilderness, the man the gangs called Dollar reveals his true identity, a solo player named Veer. His escape wasn't a show of force, but a strict calculation of biological resources known as gene points. This breakdown illustrates Veer's limitations. He possesses 8 gene points. His shape-shifting devil soul consumes 1 point per minute. Veer used this 8-minute window as a precise extraction timer, knowing exactly when his true form would be exposed. However, the disguise has a limit. While the biological shift vanishes when deactivated, the physical golden axe he stole remains solid and highly visible. Carrying a glowing, legendary weapon would make him an easy target for every scout in the 3 unified gangs. To solve this, Veer buried the axe in a hidden trench, removing the physical evidence of his crime while waiting for the search parties to give up. He survived one of the most dangerous zones on Titan, not by outfighting a Goliath, but by strictly managing his biological countdown and knowing exactly when to hide his prize. Before this heist, Veer's primary motivation was a real-world debt. He needed 3 crore rupees to ensure his family's safety. This equation shows how the spoils change his situation. Between the golden axe's 2 crore value and his existing gear, he hits his 3 crore target. The math proves his initial mission on Titan is solved, effectively erasing his family's debt. He also holds the sacred blood devil soul. Selling it would fetch a fortune that exceeds his initial goals by a massive margin. However, Veer recognizes this soul is a biological asset. It is the key to his long-term progression within the game's hierarchy. He views this as the goose that lays the golden eggs. Selling it solves past problems, but keeping it provides the power to dictate his own future. This choice brings new dangers. He has earned the active hatred of the most powerful factions, making every step outside of safe zones a life-or-death gamble. Veer has crossed a point of no return. The 3 crore debt is a problem of the past. He now possesses the tools and the biological capital required to challenge the hierarchy of Titan itself.